All right, shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. It's your brother Yaranon with the Sutter return from the Great Millstone Camp, the church located here in Chicago. And I want to start out by giving all praises to Call Halal Yamla, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. 144,000 prophets scattered throughout the four corners, preaching his word. The truth says, city with discretion and discernment. Shalom to the Hakim and a few Akwat the children that might be tuning in too. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to another lesson, man. The mystery fog. Okay, people all over, people all over the world, people all over America are complaining that the mystery. They're complaining that the mystery fog is making them sick. All right, it went viral a few months back, but now we got buddy right here got the update. We gonna play it, and then we gonna jump right into the scriptures. Lord willing, is quick, edifying, straight to the point.
March is gonna be the big thing, and
I'm gonna play it like 4 minutes and some change.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he used pi for 5 days straight. Day 1.
We have reports saying once again on social media about them doing the exact same thing they were doing early on, except there's one huge difference this time. This time we have something else being activated in the atmosphere at the same time that this is happening, meaning that we are going to have a lowering of immunity. It looks like this is where they're going. This plays right into Bill Gates' plan. However, we're going to see in the comment section, we want to understand how y'all are doing here. You can see right now, reports U.S. residents have taken to social media again, claiming the mystery fog is back. We got a lot of stories incoming here. We're going to play this first one and get into the rest of them and what can we do, more important.
Look, guys, see the fog? Those are parasites and bacteria. This is biological warfare. This is Nuremberg stuff right here. This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it's February 2025. And this is being sprayed on us in the dark of night. Right here. It's been tested by an independent lab out of Naples, Florida, and it's full of parasites and bacteria. People are very, very violently ill, and we're being genocided.
So yes, this is playing into the hands of Bill Gates and more. How are y'all doing right now in the chat? I want to see. And I got some solutions for us for sure. But if you're just tuning in, the person who did this, they got the specimen. As you can see here, they gathered it. And we're going to talk about low ELF bands here in just a second. But Sarah Tia Marcescens, what was found inside of that. Yes, so lots of parasites. We're going to talk about how we detox that. In 1950, they dropped that biological weapon on San Francisco. And what happened to people? They got weakened immune systems. And so, again, it's rare. It says Serratia marcescens fog can also be a sign of contamination with other harmful bacteria. So in the meantime, we're going to give information on how do we navigate that. But interestingly enough, the CDC has opened up or invested in about 68 million other projects right in the beginning of January, and then we get this fog that hits in the middle of January, actually in February now too. So again, while we're here talking about this, we're going to play some more of what people has been seeing, and we're going to talk about what we didn't put into the key equation last time. So moving on into it, here's more stories on screen for you. If you're just tuning in right now, 21 hours ago, super crazy fog tonight. Look at this fog. February 4th, next day, sick again. What's in the fog? And then as we look closer, you can see all these little speckles and dots. And are y'all experiencing this once again? Somebody says fog in Southwest Louisiana too. I'm seeing in the comment section. February 2025, February 5th, you can see on camera right here, a bunch of little speckles running around through the atmosphere. Another person says, I'm in Central Florida, just north of Tampa, and every morning there's thick fog, and just at dusk, clouds were dark and browning fast. This is supposed to be Oklahoma right here on screen. What are y'all feeling in Oklahoma? In the chat, let me know. We're here for all of you. We're a community. We're going through every same thing that you're going through. So don't feel alone in this process. We got you. We're going to talk about what we do as a community. I mean, going through Hurricane Katrina, I know what parasites are like because we had them. So I'm going to talk about that. And here's somebody in Florida. They said they have headaches, nausea, and more. So my chat just confirmed that it is happening there. And we're going to go deeper into the process here. So we got to ask the question, why would they be dropping that on us here once again?
All right. Okay. So, yeah, and the answer to that question is because Yahweh Ba'Shem Hawashai is unleashing the sword on the planet Earth. All right. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, who is the sword. Okay. And I don't want to jump. I guess I'm going to have to jump because I'm going to come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it, but I gotta jump to it. It's talking about Esau. You see it, Genesis. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he is the sword. This is what he's going to live by. Genesis 27, right at the beginning, in 38, it say, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. All right, and you jump across right to verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? And by thy sword shalt thou live. So the so-called white man is the sword, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is unleashing it on the world, man. All right? The spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai has rested and settled upon the face of the planet Earth. All right? And a part of the Lord's armory is the so-called white man. All right? And he's creating these pestilences, all right, in the lab. You heard Buddy calling out the names, all right, drill snakes, okay, and it's getting diabolical out here, all right. So this man Esau Edom is going crazy on the earth. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm still sharing my screen. It's the book of chapter 15 and verse 5. It say, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword. Yeah, who was the sword again? Say it with me. Esau Edom. Okay. And the sword varies, you know, because it's just the modern day sword is the gun. And ultimately anything used to kill. All right. Plagues and pestilences, biological warfare, all right, nuclear missiles, AK-47s, and so on and so forth. These things would be your modern day swords. You know, the so-called white man is a cunning hunter. All right. Sneakier and snakier and more crafty and more subtle than all of the beasts of the field. All right. So he got dirty. He got a thing called dirty bums. You ever heard of a dirty bum? Okay. Diabolical warfare. So you see the fog and the mist. They made a movie, The Fog, with D. Ray Davis. I think I've seen it. Ain't that's the movie when the lady was like, it's the God of the Israelites. Okay, he requires blood, retribution. Y'all remember that? I think that was the name of that movie. Look it up. So it's a second Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So, but he said the name drill snakes. Didn't he bow all of the farmland in America? Don't he supply McDonald's with their fries? Look it up. Type it in on Google. Where does McDonald's get their fries from? Drill snakes on the plantation. I wouldn't be surprised if Jake, if You got niggas and Issachar, Jacob and Esau, Jacob, you know what I'm trying to say. So-called blacks and Mexicans picking potatoes. Cause you know Jake gonna do it too. For that bread, whatever he paying them, they probably got endless fields of poisonous McDonald potatoes. Is Judah and Issachar. But anyway, they say, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world of sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, so the Lord has unleashed these plagues on the earth. So yeah, people gonna be sick. They're gonna be coughing and wheezing and dying. We seen that with the Crip 19, the Crip 19. We see that. All right, niggas was falling out, Crip walking all over the place on their way down. Oh, it was over with. They thought they was seeing Amarissa. They was seeing Amarissa falling out down, couldn't breathe because of the Crip Walk 19. All right, so it say for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So all of these things have to come to pass, and we're going to rejoice at the destruction of it, because the destruction of this present evil world, all right, equates the salvation and the deliverance of the Israelites, the Most High's chosen people, and the ushering in of the everlasting kingdom of heaven, the government of the house of the King David that's going to rule over the planet Earth and govern the heathen nations. All right, that's what this present evil world is all about, for the Israelites to learn right from wrong judgment. Okay, and we got to go through it to get to it. So second there, 15:11, it say, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Okay, so America is going to be buzzed down, broken down into three parts. Yahweh Shalom Shai is going to utterly destroy this place. It say, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. This place is going to be decimated and cremated, never to be inhabited again. All right, by human life, only desert creatures. All right. So it say, Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. You see that? Because the Christian church tell you, you ain't gotta have no works. All you gotta do is have faith and just believe. And you know, they might say you do gotta have works, but they think that they works is you at church, you cooking the pork chops in the back, y'all giving up the plates to the homeless. All right. Or some crazy shit, going to the Kirk Franklin concert, he dancing on the stage. You thinking you a Christian, you doing something righteous. You ain't go see the rappers. Nah, man. Those are not works. The works is us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments through faith to the best of our abilities. We not robots. We not in the homeland of Jerusalem, the motherland. All right, we can't keep the law, statutes, commandments 100% perfectly. So in this grace period, we coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai as a nation of people and humility with our heads hung low, man, hoping that the Lord gonna pardon us for our sins and iniquities we've been doing and dealing for hundreds and centuries and centuries. So you gotta have faith and works put together. They say, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from all the from the said perils. All right, the fog, the mystery fog shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation and my also like it in the seat. Yeah, I saw so many people that I knew. They went out of here from that thing. What's buddy name? Taza Doc. The comforter, and what's the so-called this nigga say he the Holy Spirit. He got up out of the from the thing. Wrap the news, wrap it up, wrap the Lord, wrap them up. Get them up out of there from the thing. Why? Because they were scoffing against Yahweh Shema Shada, and they was acting crazy, saying, doing anything. Okay, so when you have works and faith, and you come into Yahweh Shema Shada, truth and sincerity, and you taking heed to the 100% truth and nothing less. All right, shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation. Yeah, that's salvation. That's what we looking for. So in the midst of the destruction, we hoping for and looking to salvation, man. It say, shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation and my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Yeah, predestination. All right, while 2/3 of the nation of Israel is on their way to I'm gonna say so-called final destination, because they gonna live again and reign, at some point in time. But right now, the 2/3, they on their way to their final destination. All right, but the elect, whom the 144,000 prophets, all right, and then the remaining 1/3 men, women, and children are going to be they were predestined from the beginning to be saved. It says it right there in the Bible. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. All right. So if you want to get it, you weren't meant to get it. You was meant to burn. They got a song, Disco Burn, ain't called Disco Inferno. Verse 9 say they shall be in pitiful case. Yeah, you're gonna be coughing and wheezing. You're gonna be sick, you're gonna die. Which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Yeah, people was in the hospital for weeks and days and weeks on respirators. It's time for the it's time for the respirator. All right. It say they gonna dwell in torment. It's only getting worse and worse. So it say verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. All right, you gotta die. All right, by pain, and we're gonna rejoice at it. All right, because the destruction is simultaneously with the salvation at the same time. What Chris Tucker say? Same time, man. Oh no, you man, same time. All right, when the elect get beamed up into the chariots, at the same time while he preserving us through the said perils, you're going to be dying, you're going to be burning. You 2/3 and unbelievers and scoffers. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 35 and verse 9. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord Yahweh, it shall rejoice in his salvation. Okay, my soul shall rejoice in his. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 40 and verse 16. It say, let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord Yahweh be magnified. All right. We're going to magnify that name, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay. And we're going to rejoice at his salvation in the destruction of the wicked, man. What? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 10. It say, the righteous shall rejoice. You see that? We're going to get that word rejoice. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. All right. What the word vengeance mean? Revenge, man. Avenge. Get it back in blood. All right. And see, the thing about it is, that's plain upon table. That's common sense. Niggas know what that means. Righteous retribution, indignation, righteous judgment. You did me wrong. You got to get paid back wrong. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Okay. So, the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 10, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. All right. So, we're going to get the word rejoice. All right. it says the Strong's definition. It say probably to brighten up. Yeah, brighten up. Okay, brighten up your day. When the sun arises with when the day star arises with healing in his wings, he's going to brighten up your day. All right. It says to make bliss or gleesome, to cheer up. Yeah, cheer up, pal. All right. To be or to make glad, to have or to make joyful, to make merry. Yeah. Cause to make to rejoice. Very. Yeah, very. He's going to make you very glad. All right. It's going to be remember Merry Christmas. They talking about Merry Christmas. It's going to be very merry. All right. When your heart by Shema was shot to deliver his elect and destroy the wicked, we laughing at it. We can't get enough. All right. It's the book of Isaiah. No, matter of fact, hold on. So like that ain't no. I forget it because that's where I got the book of Isaiah 14:8 from out of the Genesis lexicon. All right, when you go into it in the blue letter Bible, click on the Genesis lexicon, go down deep into it, and where was that? Hold on, bear with me. It say right here, especially to rejoice at another's misfortune or destruction, and they got a host of scriptures right here. All right, so. Yeah, we're going to rejoice at another's misfortune and your destruction. Stupid. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 8. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. So even the trees gonna rejoice. You know how in Chicago in the summertime the pollen be floating there, well, because that's the seed from the male tree supposed to fly onto the female tree, and it's supposed to be apples and bananas on air block, but instead the land is barren, man. Because why? The so-called white man Esau Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the devil in the flesh, the incarnation of Satan, the physical incarnation of Satan is ruling, man. All right, they say the tree's gonna rejoice when this nigga Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the king of Babylon and Great America, get laid down and taken out of power. He gonna say no feller is come up against us. You know what a feller is? Just think of the brawny paper towel man, the brawny paper towel man, a nigga with a red flannel shirt on with an axe. He finna chop down all the trees he can get his hands on. All right. So he's the feller. The tree's gonna rejoice and say, hey, no feller came up against us. Because, hey, the earth gonna be restored back to the Garden of Eden, man. And even greater. It's the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 22. It say, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Yeah, you see that? We're gonna laugh at you. What they say on that movie, Carrie, everybody's gonna laugh at you. Everybody's gonna laugh at you. We're gonna laugh at you. When you succumb to the mystery fog, all right, to the sea thing. When you try to avoid the sea thing and take the woo out the bam in the in the booster, now you dwelling in torment. Not you dead. Wipe yourself up. You dead, man. All right. It say at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Yeah, because the Lord got dogs to tear people apart, rip you apart. Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. Yeah, back at it. It say, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of the dew of heaven from above. And it's the part everybody never speak about. Verse 40, and by thy sword shall thou live. All right. The so-called white man Esau Edom is going to live by the sword, diabolical warfare. Okay. This nigga not playing fair. He playing dirty. He hate the so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American people. He want to destroy him on the face of off the face of the earth, so that the Lord won't have nobody to come back and save. The Lord won't have no reason to come back. He trying to search out the heavens and look in the stars and to see the sun and the moon. He trying to block out the sun and the moon. He trying to go to the bottom of the ocean and search the bottom of the sea, so that the look, but he can't do it, and he can't take the people out. So the Lord is going to come back and save his people because he said he was going to do it. What don't the people in the world understand about the scripture? The Lord didn't give it to him to see. You was predestined to not get it. All right. It say, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. So the so-called white man got a vendetta and a perpetual hatred for the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man. You niggas don't get it. Where else do you get your concept of the racist, the so-called, the white man? They call him racist, a bigot. All right, they say he hates black. Where do you get your concept of hatred from? Where does he get this hate from in your mind? Well, we could state the obvious. All right, but no, it get deeper than he mad because the son don't like him. His woman ain't got no ass. He ain't got no rod. He weak, puny, retarded, ugly. The son, I said the son burn up, didn't I? Okay. We can state the obvious, but it get deeper than that. It go back to he sold his birthright to Jacob for that food, that red bloody meat. He had to have that red bloody stew, pottage of lentils. All right. And he couldn't, he said, give it to me now. And Jacob said, let me get the blessing. He said, take it. You can have it. All right. He gave it away and he's mad and he hates his brother, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And that's why he did pursue them perpetually with the sword. All right. And this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 9. It say, and I looked, and when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. Yeah, and that book is the Bible. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. All right. So that's what's written in the book, the good book that they talk about. That's what they call it. The good book is written within and without, lamentations, people crying, mourning, and woe, because this present evil world is a learning process for the Israelites to learn righteous judgment, man. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Literally, the elect of Yasharallah, the Israelites, is going to literally leave the planet Earth in a chariot. The fathership is going to beam them up and take them out of the atmosphere, and this place is going to burn, baby, burn. All right. So the Bible is written within lamentations, mourning, and woe. This present evil world has to go out with a big bang. America, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. So we have to do what? The book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 21. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore, man. All right. So we're going to rejoice at the destruction and the downfall of this place, and we're going to rejoice at the salvation of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, taking out the enemies, man, of his people that's been doing it so wrong for so long. Okay. And we're going to honor wisdom. That's your way out. What wisdom? How to screw on a light bulb? How to put on an alternator? Nah, man. How to honor Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, honor wisdom. How to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore, man. All right. Yeah, because like I've been saying, man, the salvation is going to be simultaneously with the destruction. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right. The fathership, a cloud, singular. All right. And their enemies beheld them. Yeah, the people going to be stuck down here left looking stupid, scrambling, running, screaming, trying to find the basement. You're gonna try to duck your taco up in the basement. It's not gonna work. You're gonna be desecrated, cremated, obliterated. Anybody in America that's gonna be left behind when the missiles on their way down and the Lord beam up his elect, you're gonna be in that lake of fire. Your ass gonna melt. All right. Verse 13 say, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. All right, so that 10th part of the city is just the whole America just completely destroyed. It's over with, it's gone. All right. And say, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Okay. A complete amount. 7 is a biblical number for completion. 7,000 men, a complete amount. Everybody in America that was left behind after they elect ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right. You was burnt up, Jake. It's saying the remnant were afraid and gave glory to the power of heaven, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful. Until the next time, I'm going to be Shalom.